For Better or Worse with Mo and Phindi, a show that embraces marriage and celebrates inspirational couples. These are couples who walk the walk on a daily to practically live out the vow, for better or worse.
The journeys may be common in many marriages, but we offer couples a platform to walk you through how they navigated the peaks and the valleys of their relationship.
These couples are a true testament that the marriage covenant is stronger than circumstances, and that for better or worse is more than just a romantic phrase.
Sikwamkele kwisiqendu sethu sokuqala ngqa lo hlelo olubizwa For Better or Worse with Mo and Phindi. This show seeks to celebrate couples whose love stories will inspire you apho emakhaya. South Africa's arts and entertainment industry is very rich with talent, and today we bring you one of the best couples in that space.
Kunjalo Surat, usaziwayo ngumlingisi uPhumeza Mdabe kanye nomnyeni wakhe uMnqobi Mdabe owaziwa ngelika Shota. Odume ngeculo asasilithanda kakhulu. Elithi sengikhathele. Ihambeli zethu zanamhlanje.
This couple's marriage has been cemented by a strong foundation that has seen them stick together no matter the stakes. The couple has 4 kids and has been married for 6 years.
So that let's go get them.
Asame sobathathu.
Yeah.
Oh, please come through. Ninjani.
Welcome.
Are you well? You're looking so good.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. I'm good.
Thank you so much.
Wow, you guys have a beautiful home.
They do, hey?
Hey, Mtonisho.
It's gorgeous. Welcome, guys.
Make yourselves at home.
Wow, thank you so much guys for coming and siyabulela ukusijoyina kwenu namhlanje.
Thank you so much for
It's
having
an honor
us.
to be here.
Absolutely. Khawusithathe tata usibeke ku-2007. Apparently, okwenu was not love at first sight.
No.
No.
It wasn't.
No, it
Looking
wasn't.
like this.
No, it wasn't.
Wow.
No, it wasn't. I was working
Yes.
with Universal as
Yes.
an in-house producer.
Yeah.
And then I got a call from Universal Music ukuthi Tara. Hey Shota, kunalo mntwana lo sebenza noma umuntu sicabanga umsayina but ngicela ukumsenda kuwena so that I trust your
Judgment, yes.
better.
Trust your eyes.
Yeah. And at the time, I was working on Kelly Khumalo's project.
Yes.
So I was swamped with work.
Yeah.
So ngibuza Taram, there's no way ngizoza eJoburg. Do they know Pretoria very well? Atu Taram, no, the lady says she's familiar with Pretoria. I'm like, oh, okay, great. Just tell her I'm Sesani side and the name of the street. Yeah. Sibeka isikhathi, here I'm waiting, they're not coming. Isikhathi siyahamba, schedule, sangshaya, and then they call, they're getting lost. So first time we met, I was not
Impressed.
No, not at all.
I can just imagine.
Yeah, I was looking for a polite word. Yeah. I was not
There
impressed.
you have it.
No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't. But as a professional, I had to make sure whatever that I got from her, I send the response right or feedback fair. Of which it got her a deal.
Wow.
You guys being in music, both of you, would you say that, the love for music and the arts is what brought you guys together?
I think so, definitely. That was our life, and that's how we connected even for the relationship to start, through us working in the studio together, getting to know each other. Oh, this person is like this. And you're like, okay, you're right, okay, I see, So I think definitely music is a big, it played a big role.
A major role.
Yeah.
At what point did you really realize, there's something here?
It took, like 2 years, a year?
Yeah. Isn't it that led to that? When you got these amazing songs like You Mpinjam, angithi niyafika record then ahambe and then mina ngihlale I polish everything, make sure it sounds nice, make afika. So we were building towards something, but that thing kept getting us closer and closer to each other.
He understood my dream and he took it and he treated it with so much respect. So all of that, it was layers upon layers, building slowly, and then...
So we started falling in love before we can formalize it.
I'm with you.
I would miss her when she's not in studio.
And you don't know why.
You know what I mean? But I would miss her. You know, you understand? So njalo, you know, I think it's just something like that.
Industry, entertainment, we have sometimes it can be frail, and sometimes you uphoqeleke to take ama-needs akho wabeke above umuntu, especially uthandana naye and so on. How have you managed that, you know, where Phumeza is concerned?
I think understanding our backgrounds, you know, there was our commonalities. Is there anything like that?
Yeah.
We understand that because umangimita mina besengluza umama in 2002.
Yeah.
So background yami on its own, like I had to survive on my own, and then I got to realize, or rather to she just lost her mom, and you understand that. So I think then we had a common understanding. It's about survival here.
Okay.
I think you guys have the most beautiful love story. I want to take you back to the 27th of December, 2012.
Yes.
I've never heard anything like that before.
Yeah.
Uyolobola kumuntu and she doesn't know.
Yeah.
Like, how does it happen?
You know, this romantic thing, I think, is overrated.
No.
I think so too.
No. Listen, guys.
My brother.
No.
This
Let me tell you, it ain't overrated. It's just that some people, they just don't have it. So you take what you get and you appreciate what you appreciate. But for me, that was romantic.
I think.
Please share how you did that.
Look, after all we've been through, you know, I think it's secure. I've done it all, you know, and umasobabili siba productive. You know, we connect, we seem to agree on almost everything. You know, I felt let me give her respect. She deserves. At some point, I must confess, I was a bit scared as well.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, okay, let me just take a chance. You know, I called her brother. And he was like, oh, wow, man, you know, that's amazing. Then he's the one who helped me do it. I was like, look, I don't want her to know. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send her home. Very just December anyway. You know, don't tell her anything. You know, this should be between you and the father, because obviously I had to make an appointment.
Correct.
Yes.
But kuyaphekwa Phumeza wena ucela ukuthi kwenzakalani? Christmas lunch.
After Christmas, and I'm like, andiziphekela ubani ngoba Christmas isidlulile kuthiwa hayi yi-festive abantu bayafika noba kunini kaloku kufuneka kuhleli kukhona ukutya, and I'm like, but ukutya ku-festive.
Yes.
I'm like, okay, all right, so I'll just go along with it.
And then they are here. So I assume you paid more than
it was a confirmation.
You had hoped to pay.
No, it doesn't work like that. You know, I think everything fell in place.
This was meant to happen.
It was meant to be.
The only reason I'm not going to walk through that door is because I said I'm going to do this.
It was tough.
There was no in between.
Yeah.
It went from here straight to there.
Welcome back. Sisahlele kamnandi nomndeni wakwamdabe. But before siqhubeke nenkulumo yethu, nawe ungabe ingxenye lenkulumo ngokuthi uconnect nathi via the platforms on your screen.
Guys, in 2013, naye nafunga ukuthandana ebuhle nasebubini. Except that I'm sure you didn't know that the true test of those words would come through impilo. You know, through umpilo.
Yes.
Do you want to take us through 2013?
So Umpilo was born in 2013, and then in 2014 he was diagnosed with bilateral retinoblastoma, which is an eye cancer. Wazalwa enayo, but they never picked it up from the hospital. So by the time we found it, it was already stage 4, and that basically made our life take a 360 turn. There was no in between.
Yeah.
It went from here straight to there.
Sure.
So that meant us taking very, very drastic decisions with regards to our life, downgrading our lifestyle, changing a lot of things that we did with the family in general. Yeah, it was a lot, guys. We went. When we tell the story, it's like it's ngabanye abantu because now we've gone through it and it's behind us. But there was just days when you were just like, okay, I don't know. I'll see if I wake up tomorrow and then I'll deal with tomorrow. Today, can I just sleep and just forget about, you know?
Yeah.
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 I think ukusho konke, it was tough.
Yeah.
Very, very tough. Yeah. I think we dealt with the situation differently. Ngizosikhulumela mina uma indoda ikhona la nto ngathi uyafeyila.
Yes.
You know, especially uma kuphela ugesi. You know, especially uma kukhona izinto endlini ekufanele zenziwe, you know, things ubungasazi noma za exista like the responsibility, you know, because there was always money to
you were used to a certain lifestyle.
Yeah, certain lifestyle, yes, you know, and now you can't even do that, you know, and the name, you know, used to have another meaning, and now, you know, it's a contradiction somewhere. It was very tough. It was a school of life.
We all know, guys, how expensive treatment of cancer is. I always say, Uguti, a lot of people that die through cancer, most of them die because they couldn't afford the medical bills, you know, and that's a fact. You need to go through all the treatments, so it means medically you need to be prepared, you know. How did this affect you guys? Because surely this was unexpected.
Yeah, I mean, even though we had medical aid, it still didn't. Some things you learn once you're sick that, oh, okay, you don't cover that.
Maybe this is not even covered.
We went through a phase where Umpilo was in hospital for chemotherapy. He was going for eye surgeries, getting his eye out. And then you're going to the doctor, and then you're getting prosthetic eyes, and prosthetic eyes like 25,000 an eye. And then that's not covered by medical aid. Appointments. It was, yabona nje bese kuyileyo.
And you pay, obviously, for each appointment.
Yes, you know.
And you're getting calls, okay, ususkip 2 months now.
So when are we getting this installment? And you're just like, you know what, actually, it's fine.
Do what you want to do.
Come, can I just give you your thing? And you can just sell it and then get your money.
Thing, just come take it.
You know,
we never avoided them. It got to a point where you can't avoid them anymore.
It was a school of life. We literally when we first got married, he didn't give us a chance. He didn't say, I'll give you guys 2 years or 3 years just to be happy and feel like you're a married couple. No. He literally, we got married, Mpilo was born, and that was it. He was like, okay, let's go. Now we're getting into the business of marriage. Who's here for what? Let's see.
And obviously, you guys get married like at the height of your careers.
Yes.
You know, how did that transition affect you as a couple in terms of your marriage? You know, wherein you now have to prioritize the life of Mtuana versus the public image, you know, of you guys being, Shota, Phumeza.
Yes. I think, personally, somehow, your patience. You know, runs us slightly short because your life is panic. You know, maybe you're from that call. So obviously you can't be lovey-dovey with her. Like the life, you are kept busy every day, every hour.
My God.
It's where you miss people who you know, ungathi call evela somewhere ekhuluma nga something else. Angazi noma
you basically go through all the emotions that you can go through. You scream at the other person if you're a screamer. You vent. You throw tantrums if you throw tantrums. You stop throwing those tantrums and you still realize I'm in this situation and I have to deal with it. But you have to go through it and remind yourself each and every time it's okay. The only reason I'm not going to walk through that door is because I said I'm going to do this. And I love my child and I love my husband and I need this thing to work. So uzokwehla noma ungabale uzobuya wehle phuza amanzi, go for a walk, come back and just deal with your issues. And that process is slowly building that thing that you eventually want to have in the end.
Yes, kunemithwalo that I believe yabantu abathize. And quite often, with a lot of relationships, this becomes a dead end, you know, for many people. Would you guys say that this has been the biggest test of your marriage thus far?
Yes. Let me put it like this. I believe ukuthi uNkulunkulu saw fit ukuthi sibe together. Naye. And then uNkulunkulu, because he loved us, or he loves us so much, he then brought this angel to teach us a couple of things. I never used to be sensitive in my life. Then I realized ukuthi kahle kahle ziningi izinto mina bengazazi, uthando bengalazi. Why ngisho kanje? I don't see uMpilo as a victim anymore.
No.
The fact that lento yenzeke in a few months, it's not a transmission to him. It's what he knows. So we feel more pain for him, but he thinks we are all the same. We understand. So umuyibuka kanjalo uzobona ukuthi kahle kahle I-prank was not on him. I think
It was on you.
Ah,
You know, there's
I
something
see.
that you once said. You know, you said ukuthi uMpilo actually believes ukuthi all of you cannot see.
Yeah.
Basically, when you tell him that
and
he's
now
blind.
he says, no, but who said I can't see? I
Yeah.
can see.
Why do you tell
That's
people
what
I
he
can't
says.
see?
Umpilo ngeke umrobhe.
God will sharpen his ears.
Don't think that when you feed Mpilo and you taste his food, he's
He'll
like,
tell
but
you,
why
"Why
are you eating my food?
food?"
He's like, no, but you're
that's so
eating, why are you
incredible.
eating my food? And you're like, what?
How well do you guys know each other financially?
Siyavumelana sithi siye esitolo siyothenga uma sifika lapha this thing is way over budget kodwa still siyayithenga.
Bukelise kulelo xesha lomdlalo wethu siwuthanda kakhulu, the On the Money moment. Based on this episode, tell us how you and your partner have dealt with unforeseen financial challenges and stand a chance to win 5,000 rands. T's and C's apply. How well do you guys know each other financially?
Who's the spender? Who's the saver? Between the two of you.
Are you quickly? No, I'm just asking, is it not?
No, I feel you. I know.
Oh, sorry, is it
There you go. Okay, what you guys are going to
Okay, let me
do,
see.
we're going to ask you a few questions. You can
Yes.
either answer with Mr. or Mrs., depending what the question is. First question, Mo.
Don't look at my answer.
Between the two of you, who is a bargain hunter? Obvious.
Yep.
Uma yena uthenga noma ikuphi akabheki
Noma
price. Kithi uthenga lento la ibiza kanje when you could have gone to the other stores like but it's the same thing. I'm like but it's different money.
Exactly.
At least umnandla ngokujikiswa nobisi kuthiwe nje ulithenge la ndono lubisi hamba uthenga
Lalela Phumeza, ngisho ubisi uyalazi olubiza kunolunye guys. At the end of the day,
Are the only department here to
no ayo department akungadlalwa ngathi.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get the second question. Uguti, who is the saver between the two of you? Okay, please explain that.
Go ahead.
I am Baba. Yes, ukuthi umeke wathi a shop that will take 2 hours.
Yeah.
And that will bring about 2 plastic bags of whatever that was never released.
When she says it's her and when you say it's him, it means that ekhaya kuhleli kunemali. So if sithetha ngespender,
Yes.
phakathi kwenu nobabini, ngowuphi ospender kakhulu ukudlula omunye?
I know Mfetai, uyena ma'am.
Hi guys,
We'll go buy sneakers.
Yes.
I'll be like, ish, no, it's fine. I'll settle for these because at least
Yes.
they are nice, they're
Yes.
okay. They are not
Yes.
wow, but
Yes.
at least
Yeah.
the price iyavuma.
Yes.
Abanye abantu abafuna ucompromise, bafuna le sneaker basifunayo.
Thank you.
It doesn't matter ukuthi u-3,000 rand okusalayo kumele.
But how often does that happen?
Aha.
You buy one sneaker for 3,000 rands, and then you buy a lot of things za 400 rands. You know?
But it wasn't in the budget. Siyavumelana sithi siye esitolo siyothenga uma sifika lapha this thing is way over budget kodwa still siyayithenga.
Yeah, I don't think we'll ever win this.
Shota,
but I'm with the Phumeza guys on this one because you
Even
might
the previous
no.
one.
No. You might buy item A1 when I short on it,
Yes.
but the item you 10,000
Yes,
once.
right.
She might go. I spend about 1,000 rand on many items. When I lay one in bank needs to break.
The question is how often?
Yes.
Maybe that's the question. Does it buy
Yes.
once a year?
No. Umnana uzivumelana
Yes,
mfowethu. Siyavumelana.
Yes.
So guys, tell us, You guys have told us, I mean, about your journey and the ups and downs and all of that in your journey. At the end of the day, you guys are still here.
Yes.
What is it that has made you guys stay?
Faith, prayer, and also your understanding. You know, when you are faced with challenges, you know, I think it's good to take a moment away from things, away from traffic, you know, and just try and find out what is it that is happening with my life. I think that helped us a lot, you know, because I would say we're from isolation. You understand that it was just the two of us, you know, dealing with issues. So I think that helped a lot. A lot of people do not know how to deal with problems because they still want to be in those busy spaces, you know, and they think they can solve their private problem. Allow space, deal with it. Once you feel you're ready, then, you know what I mean, you can carry on with your life.
Yeah, and I also think when you go through those situations, you get to admire, because you learn about each other's strengths, each other's, how the other person pulls you up, what balances you about the other person. So once and you realize, actually, I've got a partner for life. Actually, we can do this thing because through all these things, and I now understand what my strengths are, I understand what his strengths are, and together that's what makes everything, you know, sort of flow together.
Wow.
Yeah. It's better to build on what you have. It's definitely worth it, I think.
Besides, what's better than this?
What? I mean, really.
But guys, let's not take away from the fact that people are going through the most out there. You know, what advice can you guys give a couple who's probably going through something similar to what you went through?
I think Mininte is that when you're going through those things that are very challenging as a couple, kubalekile ukuthi useparate ukuthi who's who in the zoo. You know, a lot of people will come with different opinions, different ways of how you guys should handle things. Others will come with a certain influence that's going to make things worse. So you need to be able to see even your own family and say, okay, lo muntu lona kahle kahle akazelanga la ukuthi akazokungakhisa, instead uyabhidliza. So both of you have to be willing to take all of these things off and be naked within your soul and look at the other person and take what you get and they take what they get and start building from there and just shut everyone else out, I think.
And also to be realistic as well, ukuthi singaphilele ama-social media. Problems are there, they've been there before. They'll always be there. You know, so I think it's very, very important which when you are faced with any challenge, you need to be into yourself. So you must be able to close the door and say, okay, now I'm inside my house now. What is needed here? That's why there's private life, there's public life. So we need to differentiate between the two.
A quick one before we close. What does for better or worse mean to you?
It's for life. If you ask yourself, okay, am I willing to do this for life? And the answer is,
then it's not
hold
for
it right there. Then let's track a little bit, go back.
I'm still taking chances. I'm still
Talk to yourself and be honest. If you say, okay, I can take this person going through all the things, whether there's money, there's no money, whether there's sickness, whether there's anything. Then if you say yes confidently, then you're in it, and then you'll do whatever it takes to make it work.
And that prepares you.
Yes,
because you know everything that comes. You know, because when you've made peace inside, it's for life. Then whatever that comes, you can handle.
Guys, thank you so much for coming. Phumeza, Sis Phumeza, but Shota, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having us. We really had a good time.
Wonderful to have you. Babukele, enkosi kakhulu ngokusijoyina kwenu emakhaya in your favorite Mzansi show, For Better or Worse, with myself, Mo, and my wife, Phindi. Size sibonane kakhona kwiveki ezayo. Nisale kahle nonke. Thank you.
Good night.